Hello guys, welcome back to the next video. Today we're going to be discussing my thoughts on the Chapter 2 Remix season. Now I start out with the elephant in the room, which is the event. Now obviously, not many people liked the event, including myself. I watched the event and I did not think it was a very high quality event. It was basically just a live stream for the new season in Times Square. Now, if we get on to the actual season, a lot of people were saying at the beginning, it was just a big ad, which technically it is. But in my opinion, it's actually quite a good season. Because obviously, I did not play Chapter 2, so this is like a pretty much first look at Chapter 2. I know you'll all in the comments say this isn't actually what Chapter 2 is like, but I'm saying that if I were to play in Chapter 2, this would be what I would like it to be like. But I do know that, Snoop Dogg is not Midas. Ice Spice is not like, I forgot who was at the Shark, but you'll just have to remind me in the comments. And also Eminem is not Brutus. But what I do need to say is some of the weapons this season. Obviously, you have Snoop Dogg's drum gun, which is pretty much just a reskin of Midas's drum gun, but it is honestly a very good gun, in my opinion. Obviously, I've used it, like most people, but a lot of people say it's good. I say it's pretty great. Moving on, the Eminem drum gun, the one that, raps when you shoot it, it's a very good gun, and I think it's overpowered, just like how Brutus's minigun was back in the day. But I do have one issue, and that is the vaults. The vaults are good, but they definitely could be better. In every one of the ghost slash shadow chests, I'm getting a rocket launcher. Like, in 3 out of 4 chests, I'll be getting a rocket launcher. And then the only problem is, whenever I land somewhere, it's not a very high chance of getting a shotgun, in my opinion. Some people may say, yes it is, it's a very high chance of getting a shotgun, but I never really walk out of there with a shotgun. And if I were to put the season into perspective against, Chapter 2 Season 2 back in 2020, that probably received better results because it was during lockdown when everyone was, cooped up in the houses. I didn't play Fortnite back then because I hadn't really heard about it. I hadn't heard about Fortnite until around 2021 when some of my friends started playing it. But I know that some of them have definitely been playing it longer than that. But that's when I really discovered Fortnite. I didn't start playing until 2023 though, so, that's really just a big side tangent that'll be saved for another video. But some other thoughts that I like to review is the map. Some of the OG locations are definitely back, which include the Grotto, which is renamed Spaghetti Grotto, which is where Eminem is, obviously. The Agency is now the Dog Pound, where Midas used to be. And the Shark is now Icy Isles, apparently, where Ice Spice is. And that's another issue, Ice Spice. The other two, I feel like the other two fit in with each other, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, and Ice Spice is strange because I think they should have had somebody like Dr. Dre, who, in my opinion, is definitely more popular, more iconic than Ice Spice will ever be. But enough about the Ice Spice and that, back to the map. Steamy Stacks, Frenzy Farm, I land there pretty frequently. But I definitely land there more the yacht because my duo will always land there with me. And obviously, if you know duos, then, we'll always get the boss, go to the vault. My main issue is, though, like I've already addressed, is Ice Spice. But another issue I have with this season is the Battle Pass. Some of the skins are great, don't get me wrong, but just a few of them could definitely be better. I'm definitely not alone in saying that Chaos Agent I mean, Chaos Director is definitely one of the weakest skins in the Battle Pass, in my opinion. I don't know if it's like everybody's opinion, but I see a lot of people saying that it's a good Battle Pass. But then I would say two of the weakest skins would be the Chaos Director and also the Undercover Sky skin, which I'm a big fan of, actually. I'd say it's my second favourite skin in the Battle Pass after Meowdus. So my official ranking for the Battle Pass. So in 5th place is Chaos Director. 4th place would be 8-Ball. Undercover Sky would be in 4th. Yeah. 3rd place would be the 8-Ball skin, like I said. Well, 1 ball. In 2nd place would be the... oh god, what is it? Well, 1st place is Meowdus. That's the one. But then I know that Dynamo TNTina is 2nd. Yeah, Dynamo TNTina. I have a very, very bad memory. And that's another good thing about this season. Dynamo TNTina. Now, don't get me wrong, the original TNTina is good. But I know I'm probably going to get quite a lot of hate for this, but I just think that Dynamo TNTina is a better skin. It looks more clean. It probably is a lot better. And that's just my opinion, though. You can like the original TNTina more just because of, it being OG and stuff. But it's an unpopular opinion, but I believe that this season is actually better than the OG last year, as in the Chapter 1 OG season. Because I think the map's better, the weapons are better. The Battle Pass, no, it's not better. The Battle Pass isn't better. But the overall vibe of this season, I'd say, is a lot better than the old one from last year. But obviously the one from last year is still great. Definitely one of the most popular seasons. But just this season is good, and it does draw comparisons to Chapter 2. But the last issue I'm going to talk about is, Chapter 2. It was announced that we were going to go back to Chapter 2, Season 1, 2, and 3. But in my opinion, it honestly just feels like Chapter 2, Season 2. Which is why, that's another issue. I would want to go back to Season 3, the Flood season. But I don't think we're going to get that. And the last thing I'm going to talk about is Juice WRLD. Now, Juice WRLD, don't get me wrong, he's a great guy. I love Juice WRLD. But I just think that he should definitely not have really been included. But I know I'm going to get hate for that. But he's just kind of been shoved in there. But that is all from me
today. Goodbye.